Where's the fire? I don't see any fire. Oh wait, it's on the ground. It's over there. Okay. Well, welcome. This is my brisket cook, and as you can see from the arrangement of the charcoal in the pit, I'm going to be using a new method called the snake method of charcoal arrangement, and I've got my fire starter down there on the ground with about a dozen coals in it. And what we're going to do is, you see how the coals are arranged? We're going to put the lit coals at one end of this snake, right about here. And the theory is that it's going to burn in a semicircle, and it's going to take all day to do that, 10 hours I hope. And we'll find out. But I got to tell you, check this out. Look at that thermometer. 60 degrees, baby. It's beautiful today. Beautiful. So let me get this fire started on my snake pit and get my brisket out here. And we're going to cook a brisket today. It's going to be good, so stay tuned. So while my pit's coming up to temperature, I got my brisket all trimmed up. And we're going to slather him down with some yellow mustard. And then we're going to rub him down real good with some, get on there, there you go, okay. With some, I'm using McCormick's Cowboy Rub. And this Cowboy Rub has espresso coffee in it. It's pretty good. I've used it before. I think it's good stuff. I'm going to liberally rub him down with some of that. Both sides and under the flap. I'm going to put a little bit more under here. I'm out of mustard. Look at that. Okay. It's no great shakes. Get some mustard on there. So that rub underneath. Flip them over. Do the same thing on the other side on the fat cap. We're going to go with the fat cap up. Low and slow. We got 200 degrees right now. I don't think it's going to come up much more than that. Get him over here. This unruly brisket. Rub down. That's it. See, I wanted to use that up, so next time I'm going to get some of that midnight espresso from Tango Joe. So the grate's ready. Got some hickory wood on, that's apple wood. Okay. I'm going to lay my brisket right there. You can't see that, right? Let me see here. There you go. There's my brisket. And I got to put some foil on there to keep him from getting burnt up. But that's it. I'm going to make a mopping sauce and come back and mop him about every half hour. And that's how it's going to go for about 10 hours. So I'll bring you back after we get some progress on this, show you what it looks like. So please, stay tuned. I'm an hour into this, and this snake method is working perfectly. I'm maintaining a 225 degree temperature. It's time to look in on that brisket. And oh man, is that looking good. Can you see that? Look at that. And I made a mopping sauce with some beer and some apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper, and crushed red pepper, and I'm going to mop that on there. Keep it nice and moist. Look at that. Wow. This is a great way to do this. This snake method of managing your charcoal. I'm really happy with this. You know, I'm really I got this from Aussie Griller that gave me the idea for this. I'll put a link in the description to his video so you can learn how to do the snake method. Stuff's flaring up. I gotta shut the hood on that. So yeah, there you go. Look at that. How's that look? That's gonna be one amazing brisket. I gotta close that up. Yeah, that's great. Okay, we're gonna come back in a while and we'll check it. I'm gonna mop it about every hour, and in a few hours I'll bring you back. We're gonna drink a beer. So it's too early for beer right now. I'm still working on my coffee. So stay tuned. Man, I gotta tell you, that snake method of charcoal management, that's the way to go. I got some grilling beans. I'm gonna doctor them up a little bit. I got some Shula's Steakhouse barbecue sauce I'm gonna throw in there. And I'm gonna put a bunch of that in there. And some yellow mustard. Add a little spice to that. I hate that. And I got some Slap Your Mama hot sauce. Oh, that's going to be good, I bet you. I'm going to throw some of that in there. A few shots of that. Slap Your Mama hot sauce. I never saw that before. My wife got me that yesterday at the mall. There's a new store in the mall where they have peppers and stuff. And when I get some of those burnt ends cut off that brisket, I'm going to throw them in there. We're just going to set this on the grill, let it start getting warm. Wait till you see that brisket. And it's been maintaining a perfect temperature. 250 with that snake method. Look at that thing. Can you see that? Oh, man, does that look good. Beautiful. It's at 162 internal temperature. And when it gets to 190 internal, I'm going to pull it off of there and wrap it in foil. Meanwhile, we're going to warm up our beans. And I couldn't be happier with that snake method of cooking. With charcoal management. So we'll bring you back in a couple of hours. I'm going to have a beer. So please stay tuned. My brisket's been on there 5 hours and it's up to 190 internal temperature. So now it's time to get it off of there. Wrap it in some foil. First, I think we're going to cut. Oops. Whoopsie. Going to cut some of the burnt ends off of it. Can you see that? How's that look? We're going to cut some of the burnt ends of it off of it and put them in that pot of beans over there. And then we're going to wrap it up in foil and put it back on the grill for another hour. And then it'll be ready to serve. So and then it's going to be time for a beer, so stay tuned. There's the Frosty Root Boy mug, and I cut the burnt ends off that brisket, wrapped the brisket in foil, set them back on the grill for about an hour. And we're going to have a beer. It's time for the White Rascal. White Rascal. I don't know about this. Let's see, what is this? It's Avery Brewing Company. And I can't really read the label, but let's see, let's find out. Might be good. Got a lot of sediment in it, I think. It's a very light in color. Maybe that's why they call it the White Rascal. Look at that. Haven't spilled a drop this year. Root Boy. Check it out. Wow, it's really light colored. I don't think it's light beer. It must be it's white ale. Belgian style white ale. I don't know. Let's find out. I'll let you know. It's very good. It's not light beer, but it's got a light taste. It's very light tasting. It's not light beer. White Rascal, that's pretty good. It's kind of strange to see a beer that color. It's almost like a lemonade colored. So my brisket will be done in about an hour. And what I'm going to do is get some Texas toast and make some brisket sandwiches. I got some, I took some of that Chula steak sauce and put it in a bottle with some Slap Ya Mama hot sauce to make hot barbecue sauce. I put the burnt ends in the beans, so I'm going to slice up that brisket and make some brisket sandwiches. But that's it for my brisket cook. I'll bring you back for a money shot. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Next week is Happy Bunny's birthday party. That should be some fun. We'll have a Happy Bunny and a barbecue, all in one. Oh, I just want you to see this. The temperature... Whoops. Camera fail. We're up to 75, almost 80 degrees. So, you know, winter didn't last long today. Winter only lasted a few hours. Alright, so we'll see you next week. Come back next week. Thanks for watching.